Hi, beautiful souls, and welcome to your angel message for the week ahead. This is the week of October 30th until November 6th. So, welcome. I've already invoked Archangel Michael and Archangel Azrael, who is our angel of the month of November, to work with us. And I've pulled you a couple of cards as I shuffled, asking for the question. So, as we move forward, we're going to make it a little bit shorter this week, but the message is still going to be just as strong. So we've just come through this full moon. We're not really through it yet. Full moon and lunar eclipse, which has been really intense. And it has been the peak of the energy for October. So we've been through so much in October. It's almost like we've had 12 months wrapped in just the 1 month. So if you're feeling tired, it's unsurprising. Really make sure that you're looking after yourself and your energy. Your angels are there for you. Ask for their help. Now, this whole process that we're in right now, which people are calling ascension, we're in a shift. It's about shifting our mindset, our consciousness, individually and collectively, to a higher frequency, a frequency of, I can't say it, a frequency of love. So we're moving away from those lower vibrations of revenge and anger and competition and comparison and doubt and fear into the higher vibration of compassion, helping, giving, gratitude, love, peace, unity, oneness, recognizing that we're all one. So Archangel Michael started this reading today with this beautiful card. This is from the Sword of Light deck by Archangel Michael by Radley Valentine. This is number 7, change is coming. Look at all the beautiful butterflies. Butterflies are a symbol of transformation. That's why they show up when you're hearing from your deceased loved ones. Butterflies come close because they're a symbol of going from one state to another, the caterpillar into the butterfly. When we cross over to the other side, many, many years from now, we will go from our physical form into pure spirit. And that's why butterflies are such a great metaphor for change and transformation. So Archangel Michael is guiding you through this time of intense change. He's recognizing that you're going through personal changes yourself. Some of them feel really good, but even when we go through positive change, it can feel bumpy, it can feel difficult. And sometimes you might be questioning, am I on the right path? And Archangel Michael is saying, yes, definitely you are on the right path. Keep going. There's always, when we make a change, there's always this period where it feels strange. You might have resistance coming up. You might be questioning yourself. You might even have a few sort of rough days, and that's just because you're learning something new. You're on a new path, and it's not always smooth to start off with because you've never been there before. So trust that you're on the right path. Stay in touch with your angels, Archangel Michael in particular, to protect and guide you. And if you keep asking for that guidance, they'll steer you every step of the way. So this is a time of positive, joyful opportunities. And this is something the angels have been saying a lot, that we need to shift away from this kind of grim, everything's wrong, everything's bad, everything, fearful, hard work, overanalyzing everything, into creating more joy in our lives. This has been really a strong, strong message, is that no matter how dark things seem to be, there is always light. No matter how many awful people there seem to be in the world, right? The squeaky wheel always gets the oil. They're just making the most noise. There's many, many more loving, compassionate, good-hearted, generous people who are working for the highest good. It doesn't always look that way, but it is true. And you've got to keep your attention and your faith on that, and on staying centered and peaceful as you can within. So number 7, if you see 777 as an angel number, is a sign that the angels are letting you know that they want you to keep going. You're on the right track. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So the positive changes that you've been praying for are on their way. I love that card so much. The second card is just perfect. Trust your angels. It's the number 36. So 3s are all about us connecting to the divine, our angels and our spirit guides, the ascended masters. And a 6 is about looking at the spiritual rather than the material. So, if you're worried about money, for instance, and money is a material thing, there's nothing wrong with the material. You are material. Your body is material. So you need material things to survive and to enjoy life. But sometimes we get overly focused on the material. We get too focused on our to-do list, on the physical things in life. And in order to balance up, we need to focus on the spiritual. Well, sometimes when we're feeling lack and scarcity, that's a sign that we've over-focused on the physical. Now, the physical is affected by the spiritual. So when you're connecting to the divine, you're connecting to your soul, you're talking to your angels, you're meditating, maybe you're pulling a card for yourself, you are starting to shift the positive energy in your own life, starting to get that ball rolling. It's like you're creating a ball of positive energy. And that has the effect on your physical life. So if you imagine that the spiritual is the movement, it's the force behind what happens in the physical. So if you're stuck for money, make some prayers. Maybe ask the angels to help you to manifest some money or a job. Maybe give a little bit of money away to charity and say, I'm giving this in the name of the divine and the angels to help other people, and see how that abundance comes back to you multiplied. If you're worried about money that you've lost, or that you're in debt, or there is some lack of money, then start affirming that money can't run out, that everything you spend comes back to you, everything you lose comes back to you threefold, that there's no such thing as debt in the spiritual mind, and the divine is going to help you clear that debt. Just keep trusting in the spiritual and using your mindset. Of course, there's physical things you have to do. You have to go and pay your bills and you have to go to your job, do some work in your business to manifest that money. Sometimes you don't have to, but most of the time we've got to do physical things as well. But we also have to balance that with the spiritual. So this message is trust your angels. Let go of all of your thoughts and expectations about how everything is going to come to fruition, and focus on, act as if it's already here. Imagine it's already here. Give gratitude as if it's already here. Trust that the angels know exactly what that path is going to be. And whilst they might not show you the whole path, they're going to guide you one step at a time. So I see this week as being a chance for you to get really positive and to start imagining what you want in reality, to start putting the work in. It's like putting pennies in a piggy bank. Every time you make a prayer, every time you meditate, every time you talk to your angels, you're putting a penny in the piggy bank. And that energy is starting to build. And the more positive energy you build in your mind, in your body, in your soul, the more positive energy you will see come back to you through the physical world. I love that so much. So it's a week for raising your consciousness. See if you can resolve problems this week. There's always a spiritual solution to every problem. The angels have an answer for every problem. So you can ask your angels, show me where I can lift my consciousness around this situation. Do I show gratitude? Do I forgive? Do I send love? Can I do a meditation surrounding the whole situation in pink and green light, love and healing? Can I send angels to that situation? Can I let go of some resentment that's been poisoning me and poisoning my relationships? How can I raise my consciousness around this situation? And then you will start to see that what shows up for you is actually an opportunity, even if it seems like a problem. It's an opportunity. We get given so many opportunities. This is a compassionate, loving universe. It's always giving us opportunities to choose love over fear. All right. Now it's time for your personal message. So think about something you're challenged with, struggling with, or that you want help with right now. Angels, please help me. What guidance do you have for me with this situation? Now see which card you're most drawn to. Is it the unicorn, the gorgeous unicorn? Or is it the fairy wings, the butterfly? Which one are you drawn to? We're going to start with the beautiful unicorn. And of course, it is a unicorn card. And the message on this card, I want you to have a good look, is love, heals fear. That's exactly what the angels were telling us before, to apply love where there is fear. Doesn't mean stay in a toxic job or a toxic relationship. If you've got to move, that's the most loving thing you can do. Not be bathed in toxicity. Release yourself from the situation, and that will heal for everybody. So the power of your love can help bullies, angry people, and fearful people to be less afraid. So use the power of love. Sometimes we need to do that from a distance, I just want to say, okay? But use the power of love. Love heals fear. And you might need to use it on yourself if you've been feeling anxious or worried or self-critical. The second card, if you chose the fairy wings, the butterfly wings, the message of this card is you can feel safe, feeling safe. This is a fairy card. And this shows a beautiful fairy woman, and she's holding a sword, and she's protected all the way around her. So she's talking about, Archangel Michael is talking about surrounding yourself in light, staying in the light. You know, sometimes we try to take shortcuts, not just physically, but metaphorically. We take shortcuts and they take us off our track. If something doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel right, something's niggling at you, step back and go, okay, what do I need to know about this situation before I take another step? It's just like if you're walking down a road and you start to feel, I don't feel comfortable, turn around and go the other way. Choose something different. But the angels are protecting you, and they're saying you can feel safe. Thank you so much for being part of this every week. I really enjoy your comments and absolutely love hearing from you. So make a comment below. Let me know where you're watching from and which card you chose. Was it the unicorn or the fairy? And I can't wait to see you next Monday. I want you to have a beautiful week. Ask the angels for help with everything. Anything that comes up, ask your angels for help. I'm Rachel Scoltock, Angel Medium, and I've loved doing this session with you today. Oh, and don't forget, we're working with Archangel Azrael to connect with our loved ones in spirit. November 17th, there's a beautiful workshop, attunement. We're going to be connecting with Azrael to learn how to connect with our loved ones in spirit, how to get signs, how to get a message. You don't have to be a medium to attend this workshop, because we're working with the angels to bring through a message and signs from our loved ones in spirit. There'll be a gorgeous meditation. I can't wait to share that with you. It's on early bird at the moment, so you can go over right now and book in for that event. Have a great week. I will see you soon. Angel blessings.